Dude, I got to bring this up. Everybody knows the story of Cap ending up frozen, but the real version?
So Cap and Bucky were trying to stop your old man from blowing up the city, right?
Dude, he tied them to a plane. That's cartoon villain level.
Oh, welcome back to Bigfoot Flicks. Today's guest made Earth's mightiest heroes look like amateurs. The man who danced his way into meme history, Baron Helmet Zemo.
Hey guys, so I don't really do anything and I don't know what to post.
All right, Zemo, first question. How does it feel to be the only guy who beat the Avengers without throwing a single punch?
Well, honestly, it felt like watching a group project collapse while I just sipped my coffee.
Dude, that's savage. You didn't even need a super suit. Just vibes and patience.
And good music. Don't forget the playlist.
Yeah, that dance. The internet still needs therapy after that.
Some people train. I groove.
So, dude, do you actually plan your evil moves or just wing it between dance breaks?
Well, a little bit of both. Strategy in the morning, funky beats at night.
Dude, you're like a villain with a party schedule.
Well, I prefer the term classy chaos. Sounds more refined, doesn't it?
All right, classy chaos. But be honest, when you saw the Avengers arguing, did you at least hold in a laugh?
No, I laughed. Quietly, behind my mask. It was beautiful.
Dude, you're the only guy who watched world-ending drama like it's a reality show?
Well, exactly. No need for superpowers when people love drama.
And that's cold. You didn't even need a super suit. Just vibes and patience.
I also have good taste in music. That helps.
All right, dude, let's rewind a bit. You were born into the whole villain package. What's the deal with your family and that Hydra stuff?
Well, all right. So, my father, Baron Heinrich Zemo, was one of Hydra's founders.
So you grew up in straight-up villain HQ? I just invited Red Skull yesterday.
Well, pretty much. I was raised around scientists and soldiers. No cartoons, just formulas and blueprints.
Dude, I knew this would go, but did your dad want that?
Well, yes, he wanted me to carry the legacy. So I studied, especially the super soldier serum.
So while other kids were riding bikes, you were trying to make an army?
Well, yes, again. And I learned early, power makes people stupid. So I used my brain instead.
Okay, dude, so your dad was Hydra royalty. But you're not just some random villain. You're Baron Zemo the 13th, right? Well, that's right. 13th in the line. A very long list of people who annoyed a lot of heroes. Man, that's wild. Most people inherit a house or a car. You inherited a whole villain legacy. Well, some get castles while I didn't. Instead, I got a mask, a title, and a reputation.
And being Captain America's pain in the butt, huh?
Well, exactly. Every Zemo has fought someone in his time. Mine just happened to be the Avengers. Lucky me.
Bro, that's not luck. That's a full-time job. And I've been very committed to it. Tradition deserves effort, man.
All right, Zemo, let's talk aliases.
Yeah.
You've got a cool villain name, but you also went by Citizen V, right?
Well, yeah. Sometimes it's easier to move the board when no one knows you're the one playing the game.
That's sneaky but smart, though. You're out here playing chess while everyone else is just swinging punches.
Well, I'm not sure about that, but I prefer strategic. Villains get chased. Symbols get followed.
Dude, you're not just smart. You've got the whole genius package. Hypnosis, serum formulas. Dude, that's heavy stuff.
So I think when everyone else builds muscles, I'm the one who builds plans.
Dude, I got to bring this up. Everybody knows the story of Cap ending up frozen, but the real version?
Well, it's my dad. The history books like to make it sound heroic, but behind the scenes, it was pure Zemo chaos.
So Cap and Bucky were trying to stop your old man from blowing up the city, right?
That is correct.
Heinrich loved making a big entrance. And an even bigger explosion.
Dude, he tied them to a plane. That's cartoon villain level.
It worked. Well, almost. He had everything set up, then Cap had to mess it up.
And then boom, Cap goes flying into the ice, Bucky loses an arm, the world loses its favorite Boy Scout for decades.
Exactly. One plane, 2 heroes down, and my dad gets a line in history he probably bragged about for years.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Other families went on camping trips. You got made Captain America an ice cube.
Well, every family has stories. Ours just happen to be international incidents.
All right, Baron, let's talk about your little side project, the Masters of Evil. That name alone sounds like a band that only plays at evil conventions.
Well, it was a strong name. No confusion about who the bad guys were. We didn't do subtle back then.
Subtle wasn't exactly your brand. But then you pulled a plot twist and turned the whole thing into the Thunderbolts. That's wild.
Disguising villains as heroes was smart. People love a redemption story, and it's easier to win when they're cheering.
Dude, you really just rebranded evil into a PR win? That's next level marketing, man.
I was ahead of my time. A little costume change, a few smiles for the cameras, and the world welcomed us as heroes.
The crazy part is the plan kind of flipped on you, dude. You guys started actually saving the world.
I wanted control. Instead, I got missions, contracts, and people calling us the good guys. Life's funny like that.
So, from evil overlord to government contractor, that's a weird career path, man.
I know. I plan to rule the world, not fill out mission reports. But it turns out saving the world pays better than conquering it.
And now you've got a team of villains pretending to be heroes, trying to do good, but still being villains. That's messy in the best way.
Exactly. I heart organized.
Yeah.
Chaos, but organized.
Yeah.
My specialty.
You know what's crazy is you don't even have powers, just brains, moves, and that scary, calm voice.
Well, exactly. I don't need to punch gods when I can make them punch each other.
That's cold, man. You basically broke the Avengers with words.
Dude, people are easy to turn against each other. A few truths, a few cracks, and the mighty fall on their own.
Now, I remember what you did to Bucky, Cap, and Iron Man. One conversation and boom, team broken.
Well, power is loud. Manipulation is quiet. Unfortunately, quiet wins more often.
Man, that's insane. You're really out here wrecking superheroes with sentences.
Why fight when you can let them do it for you?
Sure. So what's next for you, Baron?
Who knows? Plans change, opportunities appear, and I adapt.
Dude, that sounds like villain talk and a vacation plan at the same time.
Dude, I just want to tell you the essence of what an anti-villain is.
All right, guys, that's Baron Zemo.
Yeah.
No powers, just pure mastermind energy. Dude breaks teams like it's nothing.
Always a pleasure to remind the world how fragile it really is.
Yeah, efficient and a little terrifying. Thanks for dropping by, Baron. Catch you next time on Bigfoot Flicks.